Fashion is instant language. Fashion is a way to say something about yourself without having to speak. Hello guys, it's your favorite girl, Sugar Fresh, and you're welcome to Fashion. Hello guys, it's your favorite girl, Sugar.
Because me I no get time for me.
Hello guys, it's your favorite girl, Sugar Fresh, and right now we are at Obians Clothiers, and today we're going to have a chit chat with the CEO. Come along with me, let's go have a chat. Can we meet you?
Hello, my name is Obiageli.
Okay.
I'm the creative director of Obians Clothiers.
What was the driving force, the driving key behind you becoming a fashion designer?
I would say my driving force is seeing clean, elegant dressing. Yeah, I would say I like to see, most especially men, look good. Yes, I like to see men look good. So if I go into a place or an event, I'm mostly looking at the men's outfit. I'm not looking at the women most times.
Wow.
So for me, going into the fashion the fashion industry, because I'll call myself a fashion entrepreneur.
Okay.
Yes, I think just clean finishing and clean looking clean.
Oh.
I
Okay.
think that's basically what made me go into fashion.
I like the fact that you said looking clean. So you
Yeah.
like to see men look all dressed up.
Yes. I grew up seeing my dad my dad is a fashion person. He likes fashion.
Okay.
So both parents were fashion entrepreneurs. They were into fabrics,
Okay.
fabric importation.
So that was when it started.
Yes, I think it started
When you were
I love business.
small.
Yes, when I was a kid, I grew up being in my father's and my mother's store.
Okay.
So they did fabrics, just fabrics, importing fabrics and selling fabrics. So that's I think that's what drove me into fashion. Apart from the fact that I love to look good,
Interesting.
and I like to see people look good.
Interesting. So, what brought about the name of your fashion brand?
Okay, so the name Obians came from my nickname in secondary school.
Wow.
So it's personal. The name is personal. While in secondary school, I attended Command Secondary School, Kaduna.
Okay.
And while in secondary school, my name is Obiageli.
Obiageli.
So I had friends that weren't Igbo, and they added N to my name, and they called me Obiangeli.
Okay.
Obiangeli.
Geli.
So when I was looking for a nickname in secondary school, or my friends one day just said, let's give you a nickname, aka Obians.
Obians.
Yes, so they just cut my name. So it just resonated with me, and they started calling me Obians.
Okay.
Yes, and when I wanted to open my business, I decided to choose a name that was close to my heart, which was
And
Obians.
that is Obians.
Yes.
When you know, I love the name Obians.
Thank you.
It touches you. I can see you all smiles.
Yes, because it's from my name. So
Okay,
yes.
all right. So, what motivates you, and then what helps you to generate new ideas? What's the driving force that makes you to generate new ideas?
Okay. I would say I look out for fashion trends.
Okay.
Yes, I look out for fashion trends, what my mentors in the industry is doing, and then I add my own ideas. So I can be walking on the streets and something attracts me, or a color just attracts me, and I picture things. So for me, I would say a lot of things. Ideas. My ideas comes from different things.
Okay.
It comes from the fashion industry, the yearly colors trending, what others are doing, and yeah, I think that's where my ideas comes from.
Interesting.
Yes.
So, what are your major challenges, and how do you overcome them?
I would say, as a fashion entrepreneur, the challenges for me comes from getting skills,
Okay.
from getting skills to getting funds to sourcing quality fabrics, because I like quality fabrics.
Obviously.
I'm very particular about fabrics. Very particular about fabrics, and so it, there's so many challenges, especially in the Nigerian industry.
Tell me
You know,
about it.
you know our economy. So
Tell me about
yeah, as a fashion entrepreneur, I know that there is a lot of challenges that comes with it, and we get to, as the day comes,
Okay.
you're getting more experience and you're overcoming them.
Mm-hmm.
For me as a fashion designer
Yeah.
and a fashion entrepreneur, I would say sourcing fabrics, getting good hands. That's in terms of skills,
Okay.
because a lot of people, I don't know, our skill, would I say our technical skills has really dropped
Drop
down.
down.
So
Compared to
getting good,
before.
yes, getting good skills and getting a good team to bring out your ideas.
Yeah, what
Because
you
it's-
envision.
yes, is one thing to have an idea,
Mm-hmm.
is one thing to have someone that
Oh,
can
no.
interpret it, or
Okay.
someone that can bring it to life.
Mm.
So for me, getting a good team to help bring it to life, and well, we thank God as each day comes,
Okay.
you're overcoming them, and you're praying. You make good
Good
teams that
people.
believe in you,
Yeah.
and
Very important.
yes, that believe in what you want to do. A team, a good team, and then we're good to go.
Yeah, absolutely. So, is there any pattern or formula that you have to follow in order to be a successful fashion designer?
To be a successful fashion designer, I won't say there is a specific formula,
Okay.
because everybody with what works for them
True.
and what you envision
True.
from the onset of your business, or
True.
from the day you have that vision. So I won't say there is a formula, but you need to have some skills as a fashion designer,
Okay.
which is good communication, good team, your ability, your business acumen, being able, because having a brand or growing your brand, you have to, you need a business, you really need business acumen,
Okay.
you need good team, and you need to follow trend too.
Okay.
And then you need to have that originality to you, what works for you, being able to get your target market.
Yeah.
It's very important to know your target market.
Okay.
You cannot be everywhere,
You
so
can't.
know what you can do, know your target market, get it.
Okay.
Yes, I'll know it, and that will help you get to where you're going to.
Alright.
Yes.
So what are the most satisfying moments of you being a fashion designer?
The most satisfying moment will be for me getting referrals.
Aw.
Yes, and not just getting referrals, but getting calls and getting calls. I've had times where I get calls from the airport. Somebody, I saw your clothing somewhere. Somebody, or I just met someone that is wearing your piece, and I got your number off them.
Okay.
So for me, it gives me
That
joy.
is exciting.
It's very exciting that the fact that
that someone knows you and
Yes.
identifies you.
seriously, it's very satisfying. You know, seen my pieces on some specific people.
Do you mean
I won't
high
say
profile people?
You know now.
Yes.
So especially as a lady doing the men clothing, because I started with men clothing.
Wow.
Yes, that's my core area of for fashion, the men. So as a lady doing men, I get a lot of questions about why men.
Okay.
And-
why men?
Yes, why
I will
why
ask
men?
you why men.
And I just like I said, growing up, I see my dad really dress up really well. My dad
Okay.
he likes fashion, and my mom too.
Yeah, that seems to be your idol.
Yes, he is, and then my mom too. So I just like to see men look clean, very clean, eloquent,
Very
detailed.
important.
Yes, I don't like the fact that it looks like fashion is just mainly for women. You know,
Okay.
that's when we're growing up, we thought that
That's another angle.
yes, we thought that men were left out of the fashion. But now men really likes to look good. Men rock colors, yellow, orange, blue, different shades of blue.
Yeah.
And I just like to see men dress very eloquent. Yes. So for me, um the men industry just or the men fashion industry is what really attracts me a lot of times. Yes.
So men industry shouldn't be left out.
No,
Just
they
because
shouldn't be
you're a
left-
man doesn't mean you shouldn't dress good.
Yeah, men
I
need
get
to
the
do
check.
yes, yes, men really need to look good. And for me, I think because when you dress good as a man and you walk into a place or
Command
an organization, you command respect. You
True.
command and you find out that the way you dress
the way
really
you are
matters.
dressed,
Yes. So good sense of dressing open doors for you. So for me,
That's you.
yes, it does. It does open doors.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's very important for men. Men are really, really doing good now. They're dressing well. Men are really looking eloquent and details.
Very important. Now, where do you see your fashion brand in the next 5 to 10 years?
In the next 5-10 years, I have a vision. But my vision is to tailor for men and see men. So for me, 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, I want to be reckoned as a brand that dresses high profile clients or high profile.
Quite ambitious.
Yes, I am. I am. I want for dress presidents, ministers,
Ah,
men of
high
integrity.
caliber.
Yes, and both businessmen, top businessmen. So, for me as a brand, I want to be able to attend to, for every man, both in Abuja, Lagos, internationally. Yes, I want
I like
to.
the fact you said internationally.
Yes, internationally,
So
I
you're
want
not
my
just
brand to be
saying
reckoned with.
Nigeria,
No,
but
no.
home and abroad.
Home and abroad. Internationally, I want my brand to, in the next 5-10 years, let it be a household name. Yes, I want it to be a household name. Though we don't just do men.
Okay.
It's a tailoring. That's why it's Obians Clothiers. So
Okay.
we're going to divert into other things. We do
Okay.
interiors too,
Wow.
but that's by the side. So for me, Obians as a brand, I want my name, or I want Obians to be a brand name and a household name
Okay.
to be reckoned with. I want for every man in Nigeria or in anywhere in the world to have a piece of Obians
Okay.
and that finished detail.
Wow.
Yeah, so for me, I think in the next 5-10 years, it should be a household brand name.
Okay. That's a very big one. I
Thank you.
sincerely wish you all the best.
Thank you so
Whatever
much.
you wish for, you'll get.
Thank you so much.
So, what is your advice for upcoming artists? Because I know there are young people that will look up to you for whatever you want to do in their fashion brand. So, what's your advice for them?
I would say being consistent is not it's not a bed of roses. It's not, forget the looks or this of it, but being consistent is very important. That when you have a vision that this is what you want to do,
Okay.
it's very important to be consistent.
Okay.
Keep pushing.
It's key.
Keep pushing. If this is what you want to do, if this is your brand, I'm sorry, if this is what you wake up, this is what you want to do.
Yeah.
And for you to want to go into a particular business, you have passion. So I advise them to be consistent with what they do. Some days you don't get to even do a piece.
Sad.
Sometimes you make losses. Sometimes you're discouraged. But that passion about what you do, whether there's money or no money,
Okay.
just
Be consistent.
be consistent. For me, I would say be consistent and just have fun doing what you're doing. The money will come. For me, money is the end product of what I do. Waking up and still doing the same thing over and over again until I get it right.
All right.
So I would say just be consistent and grow, innovate. Keep innovating yourself. Keep adding new ideas. Keep doing it. Open your mind. You know, anything can inspire you. Just keep going at it, and one day you definitely get to your destination.
Yeah.
I have good mentors or big the mentors in the industry, and I keep following
up to
them.
them.
I keep going, learning from them, both physically, the ones I know physically one-on-one, and the ones I know on social media. I just keep following them. That's people that really do what I love to do.
Yeah.
Fashion gurus and fashion people that are really successful in what I want to do. So I just keep following them. They mentor me directly or not directly, but I'm always at their trail. So
Nice.
just as a young person trying to do things in Nigeria, or to do business in Nigeria, or the fashion business in Nigeria, I would say just be consistent. Yeah, I knew that there are people that didn't believe I could do this when I started. Yes, especially for a woman, I had to prove myself. Sometimes I had to wear the men's wear just to
prove,
show that I can
yes, you
actually do
can,
it. In
of
as much
course.
as I'm a girly girl, but I want to dress like. So when they see, they'll be like, that's nice, and I'll say, oh, yeah, I'm in fashion. I do men. So I usually use the phrase I do men, and they will be curious. You do men?
men.
Yes, I do men's clothing, sir.
Okay.
And yes, that's it.
This is another amazing outfit. Like,
Thank you.
it's so gorgeous. I'm just looking at it. This is so fun.
Yeah, thank you.
And then the Obians in it.
Yes, as a brand, you need to always, represent yourself, or just have that thing that differentiates you from other brands. So for this piece, this is a 2-piece, while the other one is a 3-piece. So this is a 2-piece. It's the purple is royalty, and then you have this very cool embroidery in it, just very cool computer embroidery on it. Just give you simple and details. That's, for me, it's simplicity, and then details is what matters for me in the fashion industry, especially in the men fashion industry. Yes. Okay. Yeah. We have ready to wears. The idea at first was to just have a walk-in store for clients that probably in a hurry to pick up something. A ready to wear boutique. Yes, a ready to wear kaftan boutique. So, but as the day goes by, we added bespoke. Yeah. So we have wide ranges of ready to wear. So you can walk in, pick up a piece or two for if you're just, you can walk in and pick up, and yes, if you have an event and you really need something to pick up and move on the go, or you're on transit, you can come walk in, pick up ready to wear. We do bespoke, that's we tailor for you. Yes, and we then have yes, men are rocking colors. Like I said, men are rocking colors. You have oranges, men are rocking blues, oranges, yellow. What you need to be confident. The idea is just for you to be confident and know what what suits you.
Alright guys, it's time to call it a wrap on the show. I'm sure you had fun, because I did. For more information on fashion, kindly follow us on all our social media platforms at Camera Boy TV. Until next time, stay safe, stay for shit. Bye bye.
Funkilla. I go show you wonderful. You no go believe wetin wan happen. No disturb us when the gbedu wan catch you. Like you dey sleep, but this one pass you. Banga. I think gbedu don start. From your